And today we have another great ready to run RC by Legendary. These cars that they put out are ready to run, high quality, hobby grade RCs and perfect for the beginner. Now this one has a lot of upgraded parts in it, including metal differentials, ball bearings. It also has steel dog bones and CV joints. But let's open it up, see what all we get. We're going to see what's in the box and what the car looks like, and then we're going to take it outside and actually speed test this thing and bash it a little bit. So let's get into it. Here's the booklet right here. You're going to get a LiPo bag. This is for charging those LiPo batteries. Please use it because if for some reason that battery malfunctions and does catch on fire, the fire will be contained and your house will be safe. You get a set of paddle tires. How cool is that? You're going to have two sets of tires because it already has a set of tires on it. There we go. That was easy. All right. And here's the car itself. You get these nice off-road tires right here. You do have oil-filled shocks. Very nice. We're going to go ahead and open the transmitter up. Here's your transmitter. Nice pistol grip transmitter. Has a foam wheel. And then we have an accessory bag. And in here you're going to have a charger, a foam block. I'm assuming this is a spacer for the battery. A wheel wrench, an extra body clip, and we're going to have this battery adapter. What this is you plug this into your RC and then you have a spot for two batteries. So if you want twice the runtime, you install two batteries. Very cool. Let's look at these paddle tires real fast. These are an actual softer compound, true paddle tires on matching rims. You do get a set of 4. And let's see what's underneath. Pull the body clips out. It is a Lexan body. Like I said, this is a hobby grade RC. It's an entry-level hobby grade, but it is hobby grade. And got the nice black and yellow body. It did not cheap out on the graphics. Looks very nice. And whoa, look inside this thing. Check out this car. You have a big brushless motor. So you know this thing's going to be quick on a brushless motor that big and this small of a vehicle. You have your receiver and you have 2 batteries right here. Now you can see the oil-filled shocks. You can see those shiny CV joints in the front showing that they're chrome metal. You can see the chrome dog bones in the back. It's hard to tell if these are actually oil-filled. They feel kind of oil-filled, but they may be friction shocks. The shocks are plastic bodied, but can be upgraded if you choose to. And yeah, just a nice looking little RC. We're going to pull this battery cover off just like this. It's actually hinged so you can't lose it, and you do have both batteries in there. And so what you could do is, if you're running one battery, you put the single battery in, then you put the foam block on top and strap your battery down. If you want twice the runtime, you put in both batteries just like this, lock them down, take the little provided adapter and you plug both batteries in, and then you plug the car into the adapter. Just like that, and you are ready to go. Now this does come with 2 2S batteries, which are going to make this thing plenty fast enough. However, most of the time, I will test it out in this video so you don't have to risk your car. But most of the time, these Legendary cars, especially the brushless ones, you can put a 3S battery in there and really up your speed a lot. So we're going to test and do a speed run on this with 2S, and then I'm going to stick a 3S or an 11 volt battery in here and see how much more speed we can get out of it. But I think proof is in the pudding. Let's go ahead. We're going to put the top back on. We're going to take this thing outside and we're going to give it a run. All right, so here we are in the front yard. We're going to put this on track mode. We're going to hit start. Okay, it should be logging now. Let's see what this little truck has. Simple wheelies. right, we got some pretty good runs there. We're gonna hit stop. We're gonna hit read. 21 miles an hour on 2S. Very, very cool. Now we are going to test it on 3S in just a moment, but we're going to do a little bit of bashing. And mind you, these batteries are only about half charged, so you might get 22 out of it. But let's just do some driving around here for a minute. See, it's very, very torquey in the grass. Pulls the wheels, no problem. Alright, let's try again. Tons of power in this little car. I can only imagine what it's going to do whenever I up the voltage on it. Put it up to 3S. Okay, so I went ahead and I swapped the battery out. We're going to go ahead, we're going to read it. That was the last one, 21 miles an hour. This time we're going to hit track. We're going to hit start. And let's see how fast it can go on the bigger 3S battery. I'm sure it's going to make quite the difference. So a whole bunch of power. Let's go ahead, we're going to read it, and let's see what we got. 34 miles an hour. Now I will say, because I really don't think it's designed for a 3S battery, that when I held it wide open for a long period of time on the 3S, it was cutting out. So you might want to use a little bit of throttle control at the top end while running on 3S. Let's play with it a little bit more. Alright, so the Legendary Sonic is super fast, 21 miles an hour on 2S, 34 miles an hour on 3S, but when you run it on 3S, my ESC was cutting out intermittently, which just tells me that this ESC really isn't made for 3S, so just run it on 2S, it's plenty fast enough. Very durable, you can see I've wrecked it and scratched it all over already, and no damage to report, just scratches from me skidding at 30 miles an hour upside down on my roof. It's got very sturdy build, it's got very sturdy control arms. With the steel differentials, the steel drive shafts, you're good to go. I hope this video helps, and thanks for watching.